G'day and welcome to EscapeArtist. Got another freeze-dried food review. This time we're looking at Campers Pantry, which is a Tasmanian product, and we've got beef and black bean sauce. We're served with steamed rice. So this one here requires 250 mils of boiled water. We've got the water on the boil. Let's give it a shot. That's boiled nicely. Let's turn that off. Now I've turned this upside down, got all the bits and pieces out of the crevices there. Very carefully. That boiling water in there. Stir that around. As with all these freeze-dried meals, you really got to get in and stir it pretty thoroughly. There's bits and pieces in there that settle while they're sitting on shelves and things like that, so you really got to get into it and give it a good stir so that you're not crunching on dry bits later. That is very much looking like beef and black bean sauce. It doesn't look great, but it does look like beef and black bean sauce. Anyway, we'll seal that up and give it the 10 minutes that they say to leave it for. Get into it. So while we're waiting for this to reabsorb the water for the 10 minutes that it says to leave it, let's just have a little look at what it's got as far as energy and macros. It's got 63 grams of protein, 35 grams of fat, and 19.6 grams of carbohydrates. So as far as your ideal meal goes, those ratios are really messed up. What you're looking for in the ideal meal would be around about 50% carbohydrates, about 30% protein, and about 20% fat. There or thereabouts. So they're all over the place. There's not nearly enough carbs in there. So what I'll do after this is I'll probably have an oat bar or something like that to make up for that, or some sugar. It does, however, have 2,800 kilojoules of energy in that packet there, which is pretty good. So I'm having this for lunch, and in a day I think you're after around about 6,500 to 7,000 kilojoules of energy. So that's not a bad portion of your day. Anyway, not long to go and we'll get into it. The Campers Pantry freeze-dried meals don't have the little tear-off tab across the middle there, so I've cut it because I like to save on washing up and just eat straight out of the packet. So here we go, here's the test. It's okay. Bear in mind, taste's subjective, so you know what I like, you might hate, vice versa. This is okay, and that's about it. Going to do the job as far as sustenance goes, but it's certainly not the best freeze-dried meal that I've ever had. So I've finished. I'm not feeling particularly full, and I did notice while I was eating, I thought there's no rice in here, and then I looked on the front and it doesn't say served with steamed rice, it says serve with steamed rice, which means that you need to actually add the rice in. Now if you added that rice in, the ratios of your fats, carbs and proteins would be ideal. And it would also make it a lot more tasty. I think on its own it's a little bit rich. I think that rice would really help it. So in which case, put the damn rice in there. So I'm a little bit annoyed at that. I think if you're going to make a meal, make it a complete meal. I don't want to cook two things. I don't want to, if I'm paying $11 for a packet of freeze-dried meal, I don't want to have to buy an additional packet. So that's disappointing. And with all the things that I've said, as far as a rating out of 10 goes, I'm going to give this a 5. Anyway, that's the review. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit like, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you next time on EscapeArtist for another food review. Bye for now. Where's that oak bar?